Well, we were just listening to a question and answer session with the President of the United States in the Oval Office as he just held a bilateral meeting with the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Bahrain, Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, who's also the Crown Prince and Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. Now, Trump talked about the tremendous relationship between the two nations, the state of negotiations with Iran, the trillions of dollars in new U.S. investments, and he once again tore into Federal Chair Jerome Powell. Trump repeated that Powell has been too late in cutting interest rates, but he denied reports that Powell would be fired in the coming days. And Kennedy, I want to get your input on what the president talked about with tariffs. Now, he talked about the OB3 bill, right? He said it's life for our country. And then he talked about...
You mean the hottest country on the planet?
That's right.
That's right.
Literally the hottest country on the planet.
It is
no longer dead, Kennedy.
So hot. And he said, look, the tariffs haven't really kicked in. August 1st is the big day. But he said it was newsmaking here, guys. He said he's very close to a deal with India for quality copper and the most copper. He talked about a deal with Indonesia, no tariffs and total access to trade. He said they pay 19%. Now, he said the best deal we can make is to send out a letter. And he talked about the group of about 150 countries where he said they will all receive the same rate. It'll be a notice they don't do that much business. And then he talked about the impact on oil. He said, we are number one in the world in oil. Today, we are at $64 a barrel. We'll get it down even more. So it seems that right now in such a stable and good position, but he's talking about what more Americans have to look forward to.
Yeah, and that's what every president should be doing. Whatever successes you have, you should build upon them. And I hope there are other people, we're going to have a new president in 2028. I hope whoever is thinking about running looks at this as a template for how you should be an executive in charge of the country and leading the free world. We could see a lot of money coming in from those tariffs. I think there are, particularly people on Wall Street who would like to see a lot more stability and not have these pauses and stops and starts, so we can have longer term trade deals, which will also benefit the next administration. And, in terms of Jerome Powell, I would like to see a Fed chair appointed who has the same feeling about the Fed that Linda McMahon does for the Department of Education. And I would like to see someone who wants to dismantle the Federal Reserve and get rid of central banking in this country.
You're a goddamn genius.
Goddamn genius.